Hello, welcome to the When I Have Spare Time podcast. My name is Frank, and I'll be sitting here talking to you for a few minutes. As usual, I'm wearing clothes. Someone asked a question or left a comment. They were very disappointed that when they listened to the podcast, that I wasn't the girl pictured in the thumbnail. Um, if you're listening to a podcast based on what the person looks like, I completely understand your heterosexuality. And I am very proud of you. More people should be like you. And you just made the world a better place. Because that's how you should base things on. I can't tell you how many female pop stars I have liked based on their looks alone. Talent be damned. I mean, I'm not ashamed to admit this. And I thought Britney Spears was one of the most talented people on the planet back in 1998. I'll never forget that. I'm like, dude, she's hot. I don't care that. Well, I don't care about anything else. Now, looking back through my musician eyes, she's good. I'm not, like, the biggest complaint of Britney Spears is that she lip syncs, but, she's really singing the songs in the studio. But can I really complain that she lip syncs when I listen to K-pop and half of them lip sync? So no, I'm not gonna. I really don't care about that. But anyway, let's put it this way. Remember back then, Christina Aguilera was like on the scene too. Now she can really sing, and Christine, Britney can't. But like Britney's better looking. So I thought she was a better singer. So sir, I totally understand that you were gonna be interested in this podcast because I used a good-looking K-pop idol. So I'm not gonna make fun of you. But no, the this is season 10 of the When I Have Spare Time podcast, the Liceo season. Liceo is in the K-pop group IVE, IVE. She's the best-looking member and also my favorite member because she's the best-looking member. Being a heterosexual male, you tend to like things for that stupid reason. Anyway, so now she's in the K-pop group called IVE. If you want to hear her talk, go look up IVE and look up Liceo. Maybe she's being interviewed or something. So sorry about that. And no, I cannot do her voice because I don't care about her voice. Just care about her looks. Anyway. President Trump's house at Mar-a-Lago, his mansion, was raided by the FBI. Now I know everyone's talking about, everyone's giving their political hot takes and how this is what a dictator looks like what Biden's doing. Sending the FBI to your political competitor. It's a bad look. I gotta be honest. It's a bad look. If Donald Trump, when he was president, if he sent the FBI to raid Biden's house, everyone would be like, what the hell? Well, this is the same thing, except the real tyrant is Biden, not Trump. But, I mean, people see through this, but the problem is, it's just, and I know I complain about this a lot, but it's just a waste of tax dollars. The FBI went to Trump's house because supposedly he had confidential presidential documents, like, top secret documents. He had them at his house. I mean, that's what the warrant was for. So if he has any confidential, top secret presidential documents in his house, he's in trouble. Now, I don't know what kind of trouble because people with money usually don't get in trouble. I mean, look what's going on with Biden. Hunter Biden's laptop has dozens of felonies on there. Okay? I've seen a lot of those felonies because, the laptop has been put on the internet. And it's all been, it's real. The FBI has the same laptop and has access to this information. They haven't done a thing. There are felonies on that laptop that are directly connected to Hunter Biden and his dad. The FBI has done nothing. You know why the FBI I can't talk. You know why the FBI has done nothing? Because, well, they're not a upstanding organization. It's not that hard to understand. America's a very corrupt country. It's just how it is. And you have to accept it. Now, I don't know what you can do about it other than the whole, the population has to vote in mass to vote those people out. The FBI is not needed. The FBI can be abolished and we'll be fine. There's a lot of federal organizations that can be, dismissed and will be, like the ATF. We don't need that. You don't need the ATF anymore. It's just another place to have, government officials have a, 30-year term. That's part of the deep state right there. You don't need the ATF. I mean, really, the only thing you need for public safety are like the National Guard and the police. That's it. You don't need all this other stuff. I mean, okay, so like let's say the FBI is on a case. Now, I know this is gonna sound crazy. The police can do the same thing the FBI does. I mean, if you really think about it, and I know some of you are slow, so let's just say there's a crime that's been going on, state to state to state. Well, different police departments can talk to each other. I mean, it's not like the information's like, oh well, I live in California, but the bad guy went to Texas, so I guess the case is over. No, I mean you're gonna have a joint investigation. It's like police can do stuff too. The police have lots of money at their disposal from the state. They got crime labs. They got they're doing pap smears on dead bodies. I'm don't act like just because it's the cops that they can't do what the FBI does. Yeah, but the problem is because you've seen so many movies, you probably think they can't. But anyway, the FBI is just another government organization that's taking our money. You could get rid of that and allocate that money to other places, and or don't put it anywhere and just lower our taxes by a little bit. But anyway. So the FBI raided Trump's house, and is this true? I don't know, but I'm assuming this is true because there's cameras in his house, so anything they say, it could be proven. So, but the former first lady said that they were digging through her closet, looking through her underwear drawer, and a few of the agents tried on her dresses. Please let there be a video. Please let there be a video of a FBI agent looking through Melania, whatever her name is, the former first lady's underwear drawer. Please, I want to see a video clip of an FBI agent holding up her underwear, her pantsuit, her panties, like it's some anime. I mean, that is hilarious. And why are they wearing her dresses? That's got to be an exaggeration. That's got to be an exaggeration, right? Seriously, do you think that's That's true. Do you think an FBI agent actually put on her dress, or do you think it was just exaggerated because they were looking through her dresses, and someone just wanted to spice up the story? Because man, if one of them was trying on her dresses, god damn it, that's pure gold. What's in her underwear drawer, other than her underwear? Hmm. Other than the whatever 40 pairs of Victoria's Secret panties, what else is in her? What else is in Mrs. Trump's underwear drawer? Seriously, FBI's full of pervs. Makes sense. I mean, they all go to the same cocaine-fueled sex parties. Unbelievable. They went into Donald Trump's safe. I wonder what they pulled out of his safe. Hmm. I wonder. A smaller version of Trump. I bet you Trump is actually an alien who's like maybe 6 inches tall. He lives in the safe and he controls the other Trump. I don't know how tall he is. The other Trump via remote control. So they found the real Trump in the safe. This is some third world like dictatorship type of move when you send the cops to your political opponent's house and raid it. That is just crazy. And it's very suspicious that the day after the January 6th um, um, Inquisition ended in Congress, because like they couldn't find Trump guilty on anything from January 6th. So the day after, they couldn't they had to give up on that. They raid his house. I mean, they're really going for the guy. But hey, like if you don't want someone to run and you know they'll beat you, and you have access to all these different things to try to get rid of them, I mean, hey, do what you got to do. I mean, that's the left just keeps showing their true colors, you know, and those colors are the trans flag. Those colors are biology is a myth, but sometimes science is real when it's in our favor, so we can have lockdowns. You know, it's like they just pick and choose, and it just makes no sense. They go trust the science, except they don't trust the science. Every single major decision the left has made has been emotional or a power grab. There's no reason to wear masks. There's no reason to have lockdowns, except you can close down small businesses so big business can buy them up. That's what the left's all about. There's no reason to wear masks, but you get to control people and keep them scared, because if people think they have to wear masks, they're less likely to go out and vote because they don't want to go outside. I mean, this is what all this is about. It's about keeping people scared. It's about taking away people's rights, making people afraid to go outside. Your biggest political opponent, it's all about raiding his house. It's all about trying to make headlines. So maybe someone who doubts him, well, I'm not going to vote for that guy. The FBI raided him. The judge who signed off on the warrant to raid Donald Trump's house has donated thousands of dollars to the Democratic Party. He's a Democratic shill. He doesn't like Trump, basically. So of course he just signed it. During Donald Trump's presidency, I'm drinking, by the way. Anyway, during Donald Trump's presidency, he declassified dozens of documents. Okay? He declassified several government documents. Now, if he took one of those home with him, well, that's not against the law, because well, the public has access to that same stuff. It's declassified. Um, so I mean, I don't understand. Well, I mean, I do understand. They just don't want him to run for president, so they just keep doing things to try to trip him up. But they've been trying to do this for 6 years and nothing's come up yet. And then also, even let's just say he does have some documents that are classified, he's not gonna get in trouble for it. It's just gonna be a news story. It's just gonna be a title on an article. Donald Trump caught with classified information. Hillary Clinton had several thousands of emails that were, on a private server that was totally against the law. She was fine. She didn't get in trouble for it. So if you think Hillary Clinton can have thousands of emails where just one of them would have gotten her in trouble, she had thousands. She was off scot-free. If Donald Trump has one file, he'll get off scot-free too. Like I said, the rich don't suffer the same consequences anyway. So I'm saying this whole thing is just to get a headline. And yes, he can still run for president if he had an illegal file on him, actually. He can still run for president. This is all for a headline. They're hoping they find something that they could just have a headline. Donald Trump caught with. And then, that'll be the one thing that they run against for the 24 election. Be like, oh, he was caught with a file. Like, yeah, so what? This whole thing's backfired. Never use emotion when you're trying to make a serious decision. Use logic. Use logic. Everyone, use logic when it comes to these life-changing, just any decision you have to make in your life. Use logic first. If you're emotionally charged, stop. Take a step back. Any decision, use logic first. Because emotionally charged decisions usually are the wrong decision. But that's with all aspects of life. That's right. I'm just trying to give you a little advice. Sometimes I give advice on this show. There's nothing wrong with a little advice that maybe came from the bottom of a bottle. Okay? Maybe I wouldn't give this advice if I was sober, because I'd be too busy making fun of you still. Okay? But alcohol makes me care. I'm just trying to help you out. Anyway, I've said enough. You guys have a good one. Peace.